Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. This is my son Leo.
Hi.
And real quick, I want to talk about magicians. I really love magicians. Leo,
They're great.
You love magicians too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love watching shows on Netflix where they do magic. And like one of my favorite tricks is the one where they make something magically go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like maybe they get a card,
Yeah.
like a playing card, someone writes their name on it, and then like they put it in their pocket or pretend to eat it, and then boom, it's on the ceiling or it's like on the window or something.
Yeah.
Right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are not the way they seem. Like we think it's one way and it's actually something totally different. Like, take for example, we've got these sweet toy vehicles right now.
Yeah.
That's what we think they are. But actually, Leo, boom, Transformers, right?
Awesome.
Still awesome, something a little different. Thanks, Leo. Here, I'll take it. Right? It was something totally different than what we thought. Here's another example. Kids at home, have you ever had a moment when you're playing, you're running around, and all of a sudden a grown-up yells, "Stop what you're doing! Like, don't do that!" And for a moment you think you're in trouble, right? Or they're mad because they're raising their voice. And then you realize the reason they had raised their voice was you're about to touch something hot. Maybe you're about to knock something over on accident. Maybe you were about to like step out in the street and you didn't realize. And the grown-up was yelling because they were worried about your safety, not that they were mad. Again, things are not the way they seem. I want to talk about a book in the Bible. And again, we've mentioned what the Bible is. It's a collection of stories and histories and poems and letters that talk about God and God's people. And we learn a lot about Jesus and Jesus' life and Jesus' love for us. Well, the book I want to talk about, it's kind of a rare book for us to talk about with kids. It's the last book, the book of Revelation. And right here, I've got a translation of the Bible for older kids. It's called the Action Bible. And it's basically the Bible in comic book form, and it belongs to my son Leo. And the book of Revelation is super action-packed. It's kind of like fantasy, like a fantasy movie. And you can see, even from the pictures in here, there's a lot going on, right? It talks about four horsemen coming in, bringing terrible things. It talks about this giant red dragon that tricks people, and things look pretty bad. It does not look good for Earth. But again, things are not the way they seem. Jesus arrives miraculously with a bunch of angels and saves the day. Now, whether this battle ever actually happens, no one's really sure, but the point is, while some things in life might be confusing, some things we might think one thing is true when really it's something entirely else. You know, a lot of things could be going on that we're not quite sure about. The one thing we can be sure about is that Jesus loves us and is there with us, even when we don't realize. Have a great week, everybody.